Humans have always been fascinated by bizarre and eccentric things, just like the creatures on this list are equally big and creepy. From giant disgusting creatures to cute and fluffy critters, we count 15 biggest animals you won't believe exist today. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our videos. Let's begin. Number 15. The Flemish Giant Rabbit. The Flemish Giants are one of the oldest and largest breeds of rabbits in existence. It is believed that these giant breeds might be descended from closely related breeds such as the European Patagonian and stone rabbit, both of which are now extinct. They were first exported from England into the United States in 1893, later becoming a charter breed of the American Rabbit Breeders Association in 1924. They are also called King of Rabbits of their large size, longevity, and personality. These giant rabbits can reach an immense size very quickly, and by 7 to 8 weeks of age, they can weigh up to 4 pounds or more. There is no maximum weight for a Flemish Giant. The breed is a semi-arch variety of rabbit, which means that the arch in the animal's back starts at the base of the shoulders and curves up and over toward the tail. The Flemish Giant is generally a docile breed, and these giant pet rabbits make good companions and loving family pets. When kept indoors, they will hop around the house and sit on their owner's laps. Number 14. The Midas Fly. Next on our list is the Midas flies. They are generally large in size and belong to the cosmopolitan family of flies. This includes the largest known fly, the Garomydus hieros. Many of their species, in addition to their large size, mimic wasps to fend off predators. The smaller Midas flies are about 1 centimeter or more long and often bear black and yellow stripes that lots of bees and wasps of their size might use to warn onlookers of their ability to hurt and sting. Larger Midas flies are about 5 to 6 centimeters long and have to be a bit more specific to fend off predators. Despite the relatively small number of species, Midas flies can still be found in almost every part of the world. Most species are particularly fond of arid or semi-arid habitats. They are just too cool for all that jungle and rainforest so many other insects adore so much. Number 13. The Giant Gippsland Earthworm. They say everything in Australia can kill you, from poisonous eastern brown snakes to enormous saltwater crocodiles. But the truth is, there are plenty of harmless animals in Australia. Its most remarkable creature is perhaps a gentle, extremely delicate colossus few have had the privilege of glimpsing, the Giant Gippsland Earthworm. This extremely vulnerable species is isolated to just 150 square miles at the southeastern tip of Australia, its habitat. They have been known to science only since the late 1800s when workers unearthed a specimen sample while surveying a rail line. Number 12. The Biggest Butterfly. Next on our list is this remarkably rare beauty, the Queen Alexandra's birdwing. It is the largest and arguably the most beautiful butterfly in the world. This magnificent species, in which the female can have a wingspan of up to 30 centimeters, was discovered in Papua New Guinea by Albert S. Meek in 1906. The male is smaller than the female with a wingspan of 147 to 200 millimeters and is predominantly black with large areas of iridescent blue or green color. The female are predominantly dark brown with an average wingspan of 200 millimeters. Number 11. The Giant Freshwater Stingray. Our next creature is the giant freshwater stingray that can grow to be as long as 1.5 feet and weigh as much as 1,200 pounds, making it the largest freshwater fish on the planet. It is believed to spend its days lurking in the dark, muddy river bottoms in Thailand, Cambodia, Borneo, New Guinea, and Western Australia. It's arguably the most bizarre-looking one, with its outlandishly wide pancake-flat body and whip-like tail. This giant freshwater stingray is as mysterious as it is exotic. It was discovered by humans in 1990. Number 10. The Goliath Frog. The Goliath frog is the largest frog in the world. It inhabits fast-flowing rivers and streams with sandy bottoms that are typical for humid, dense rainforests. It can be found only in restricted areas in Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. They can reach an incredible 12.5 inches in length and 7.2 pounds in weight. That is equivalent to a domestic cat or newborn baby. Goliath frogs hardly reproduce and rarely survive in captivity. Their numbers in the wild are decreasing due to accelerated habitat loss caused by deforestation, hunting, and overcollection from the wild to be traded as pets. Hence, the Goliath frog is listed as an endangered animal. Number 9. The Portuguese man-o'-war. The Portuguese man-o'-war may look like a bloated jellyfish, but it actually belongs to a bizarre group of animals that consist of colonies made up of dozens to thousands of genetically identical individual creatures. Their tentacles can reach a maximum length of 165 feet long and use venom-spewing cells to deliver painful neurotoxin stings. Be warned, as even a severed tentacle can sting you. The man-o'-war also comes in pretty colors. Although it's translucent, the float is usually tinted with blue, pink, and purple hues. Number 8. The giant golden-crowned flying fox. Next on our list is one of the largest species of bats in the world that are found only in the Philippines. The golden-capped fruit bat, with their huge, tall size that falls under the group megabat as one of the rarest bats in the world. The wingspan length of these bats can be anything between 1.5 to 1.7 meters. Their head and body height varies between 0.7 and 1.2 kilograms. Their weight is not much heavy in proportion to their size, weighing only between 0.7 and 1.2 kilograms. Number 7. The Chinese giant salamander. This incredibly large salamander is the world's largest amphibian in recorded history. Meet the giant Chinese salamander, one of 3 living species of giant salamander. The other 2 are the Japanese giant salamander and the American hellbender. The species was once widespread in central, southwestern, and southern China, although now its range is now very fragmented. It occurs from 100 to 1,500 meters above sea level. The Chinese giant salamander is under immense threat of extinction due to habitat loss, water pollution, and overexploitation of wild populations, as this species is considered a food delicacy in China and is also used for traditional medicine. The Chinese giant salamander lives and breeds in large hill streams, normally in forested areas. The females lay approximately 500 eggs in a string in an underwater cavity that's occupied by a male. Number 6. The giant African snail. This snail species has been considered a significant cause of pest issues around the world. Internationally, it is the most frequently occurring invasive species of snail. The adult snail is around 7 centimeters in height and 20 centimeters or more in length. The shell has a conical shape, being about twice as high as it is broad. Either clockwise or counterclockwise directions can be observed in the coiling of the shell. The snails have also become extremely popular as pets in countries including France and the UK, where various companies have sold the animal both as a pet and an education aid. Number 5. Big Cow Chili. Meet the giant steer that may be the tallest in the UK, weighing 1.25 tons and towering 6 feet 6 inches at the shoulder. Chili already dwarfs most horses and is the same size as a small elephant and could provide enough steaks to feed an army. Wow, that is incredible. Raised in Ferney Animal Sanctuary in Chard, Somerset, by care manager Naomi Clark, he was abandoned by a farmer on the sanctuary's doorstep in September 1999 when he was 6 days old. Balancing him on a set of scales would need 16 St. Bernard dogs, 12 newborn elephants, and 5 adult gorilla. He could provide 5,510 8-ounce steaks. Number 4. Big Jake. Big Jake is the tallest horse in the world according to Guinness World Records. He became famous in 2012 after he was crowned the tallest by Guinness. Although he is not a Shire, he comes from a breed that's said to be one of the strongest and heaviest among draft horses. At 17 years old, he is 20 hands, 2.75 inches tall. He was a large foal when he was born, weighing around 240 pounds and had good genetics, which is very important in breeding draft horses. Number 3. Giant George the Great Dane. Meet Guinness Book of Records holder Giant George, the tallest dog in the world from 2010 to 2012. He is 43 inches at the shoulder and 7 foot 3 inches long from nose to tail. He made appearances on many TV shows such as The Oprah Winfrey Show, Good Morning America, The Today Show, Animal Planet, and many more. Sadly, George passed away in 2013 and lived to be almost 8 years old. Number 2. The giant oarfish. The giant oarfish Regalesis glesni was first described in 1772, but it was rarely seen because it lives at considerable depths. They are the longest known living species of bony fish, reaching a length of 56 feet. They can weigh up to 600 pounds. One remarkable thing about the giant oarfish is that it is believed in Japanese folklore that, if many of the fish wash up on shore, it may be a signal of a coming earthquake, hence the name Messenger from the Sea God's Palace. Number 1. Saltwater crocodile. Saving the best for last, meet Crocodylus porosus, a native of saltwater habitats brackish wetlands from India's east coast across Southeast Asia and the Sundaic region to northern Australia and Micronesia. Males grow up to 6 meters, rarely exceeding 6.1 meters. Females are much smaller and rarely surpass 3 meters. It is the largest of all the living crocodilians and regarded as dangerous for people who share the same environment. It ambushes most of its prey and then drowns or swallows it whole. It is very capable of prevailing over almost any animal that enters its territory. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to always be in the loop. We'll see you in the next video.